Hello everyone. How are you doing? Hope you all are looking forward to a restful day. Have some family time. Find out especially what is going on in your children's mind. Find out from them if you are doing anything wrong and is anything that is bothering them and if it's anything you can change. Because please remember, as parents, we're not perfect, and sometimes with all that we have to do and deal with, sometimes we just don't get it right. But at the end of the day, it's all about love first and loving our children and want them to know that we are there. We want to understand what is going on with you. Tell me, is there anything that is going on with me that you may not like or you would like me to change? Nothing wrong with that. Just moments to just talk. Tell your children what you are expecting of them and find out what is their plans, where they want to be in the next few years. Just have like a chill out chat. No condemnation, where they can say anything to you and maybe you could put it into better perspective for them to understand. You want to find out what, if anything, is bothering them and see how, just maybe, you could make a difference. It's very important always to keep the line of communication open, because trust and believe, the children these days have so much things dealing with, so much confusion is out there, and only someone who got the back can really set them straight and let them see things for what they are. Because just remember, if you don't keep the communication pathway open between you and your children, just remember, the wrong person will. So guys, I was scrolling through social media and see where ex-TikToker superstar Brittany Goffe was screaming and shouting she need money, and that her fans need to remember that TikTok is her job. Now, this should have never been the state that Britannia is in, because remember, she had an advantage over a lot of TikTokers where she had the fame, the followers, the fans, and she was getting the money only if she had done right with it. Her statement left her commenters amused, and some were being blatantly disrespectful. I really feel sad for Britannia, and I know no matter how strong-minded Brit is, if she had someone standing by her who genuinely got her back and loved her, someone who she knew she could look up to and trust, and she know really and truly they got her, she would definitely respect their opinion and she would be better guided. As long as this person is a person that has a good head on them shoulder and is very savvy when it comes on to money, she would have been okay. But right in front of our own eyes, Britannia has wasted millions of dollars over her stint on TikTok because she was getting the views and getting the gifts. The good thing about all this is that she spent some of her money building her house. Even though it's a family land, she's still able to build a nice comfortable nest for herself. The first thing Britannia did wrong was to let her newfound status, being famous as a top influencer, gets to her head, where she is outright flossing in front of the public on her lives, her wealth, in terms of her money, her endless shopping sprees. Speaking of what she can do, what she plans to do, and what she should have known, that would be to the envy of many. Even though they are laughing with her, they are undercover haters right there. The thing is, as a Jamaican, flossing in front of your own Jamaicans is your first step to failure. Just know that sometimes you have to win in secret. She is special. Bear in mind is not everyone can go on TikTok and get the attention of the populace. So it's something about Brit that gets people's attention. She is a natural. She's straightforward. She funnily brawling. She no go around corners. She just talk what is on her mind. And I find a lot of people find that very entertaining. And her stories, based on her experience in life, she has stories for days to talk about. Her stories are issues that many people can connect with and may experience not exactly the same way, but would have experienced similar things in their lives. But guess what? They kept it secret. But it is something they understood well. While some of her stories are lessons we could learn from, she makes it entertaining, and people love hear people business and love mix up. Just remember, mix up and drama sells. While she was at the top of her game, everyone who is anyone just had to link up with her. They all wanted to be associated with Britannia Goffe. The funny thing with Britannia is that it's a girl like this that she could not handle the power and attention she was getting. Because with all the attention she was getting, she wanted love, and she wanted love now. And people played on that fact. This is where World Dog came into the picture, and he ride on that gravy train. Now bear in mind, World Dog was always known and humorous in his own way. Always on social media, running around in his cape and mask for years. And he has his fans. But with him connecting with Britannia, gave him more fans and gave him more fame and propelled him even much higher on social media. It worked for him. So while Britannia there acting a fool, he was capitalizing on the whole thing. He connected with Britannia on a level of being her boyfriend. And remember, she was looking love. Even though I got the feeling he liked and cared for Britannia, he never had any intention of taking Britannia serious for any relationship. But Britannia fall head, hook and sinker for it. And it boosted her ego. And of course, it piqued the fan interest if this was going to be a real life love affair, while more well-thinking fans knew he just riding off this momentary wave. And people loved it because really and truly they wanted to see the outcome of this. In so much so that anytime Brittany would slip up and fans would call out World Dog, he would address Brit and she would calm down and be apologetic. So right then and there, some of us were won over like, wow, a Britannia man this, and only him can control Britannia. That goes to show Britannia really thought she had something with World Dog. There was talks on the live between Britannia and World Dog from time to time about him going to Jamaica and marrying Brit so she can get her visa to come to the US, because she always talking about that she want to travel, she want to go overseas, you know what I mean? And she willing to take a chance with anyone that can help her to achieve this. At one time, There was also talk of World Dog going to help Britannia buy a car, which at the end of the day was played out because he wasn't really serious and she really thought that it was possible and he would have done it. So Brit felt with all the promises and everyone calling she and World Dog as if they're a couple, she was happy. She was thinking, wow, there's possibly something going on there. So much so that I can't remember what she did, but World Dog was not happy as fans draw his attention to it, for he was not aware until the fans got to him. Anyway, he got her to apologize because remember, she is thinking, World Dog is her man. And for apologizing, she sent World Dog about 5 to 6 lions. And it was one behind the other. And I know many people were on the live because I was there. And they would have seen it for themselves. I may have the numbers wrong, but I know it was more than 4 lions she sent him. Plus, she sent all sorts of other gifts just for him to forgive her. And she all did this in one moment because remember, she really believed there was something between her and World Dog. Then here comes Lincoln 3 Dot and oh God. It's like Britannia got so confused, so much big influencers linking up with her. She felt extra special, not looking into it, saying that it's to push their own agenda, which really and truly, they didn't really care about Britannia. But the waves she was rolling on, everyone wanted to be a part of that wave. And of course, I know, all of these people will say, yo, we big long time, and we have our own this, and we have our own that. We never need Britannia, and so on and things, trust me. They all wanted to be a part of what was going on at the time, and she was at the top of the chain. So everybody wanted to be associated with. It should have been like we'd have a thing where rich people want to have rich friends. You understand what I mean? Well, that was what going on between Britannia Goffe and these people. And based on her utterances, they knew how getting new friends would make her feel special, and they took advantage of that. And of course, they capitalized on her weakness of needing someone to love and who will love her right back. So much so that she lost herself living in her own fantasy, but very soon realizing that none of these men are really interested in her to be their woman. Remember, her head already not stable, she just got worse and acted out under frustration.
Start get some likes. Me a suffer. You see me? So, if I can't tell me how me 700k video on my page, can't give me a look of money, so I can move A to B, but I will give thankful feet. Right? The video that we see on my page will get too much views. Give me some money for it now, man. Because if me ever go come live to talk to some of them people, they not gonna give me nothing. They not gonna give me nothing because if I look a certain type of way, they not sorry for you upon you. Right? So they come like I said, no, I'm out of their league. So they ain't have friend gift me from about 3 months now. About 3 months now, me not see ranking. Right? And me a suffer. And me tell her, say, me start get some views from my account. And me say, sir, or ma'am, is there any way I can get something for it? Because if I have a company live sometime, henka. You henka from morning, and you henka from night. And you still not get nothing sometime. Because people them pay, them a look pay and say, they can't do it. So if there's any way you can give me some money for the videos on my account so I could buy some food to eat, I would appreciate it. Yeah. Me a suffer. Now, 4 months now, but me know it's a long blood clot time. The girl are hungry. The girl are suffer. Me a bomba clot suffer. How much am I going to tell you? Me want money. Money me want. Me want blood clot money. Money morning, money evening, and money blood clot night. Money me want. Money. I want to forget the things I did want. You? For the what? Yo.
Because now she realized that all these people, all these men especially that are coming on her lives, really just want to ride on her wave, only to get some of her smoke, meaning her fans, her gifters, her followers, some of her attention, and get some of her links. I remember when I first knew about Rosalie, she first linked with Britannia, and she was there on the live telling Britannia how she want to be her friend, and no man can stand alone, you have to have a little friend that you can talk to. And I remember Brit saying to Rosalie she have no luck especially with women friend, but Rosalie was there convincing Britannia that sometimes she need to have a real good woman friend that can talk to about certain things, and she would like to be Britannia's friend. Remember, you know, all Ramesh of Ramesh Entertainment was also visiting Britannia's live, you know. As usual, maybe he saw potential of Brit being a money maker because he likes people who already are established and popular, that he can manage to make more money. But I guess he soon realized Britannia would not be easy to manage. Anyone you can think of, the Dollies, Pretty, Rebel, TC, all these people usually join Britannia's live, you know. Then World Dog bring forward Swiss Lee. At that time, Swiss Lee was just in basic mode. Cool, but nothing special was going on with him. Then it started being Britannia on live with Swiss Lee and World Dog. And there was also this guy too that sometimes would be on the live with him, like him name something like Solani or Solon or something like that. I can't remember his name properly, but he wear glasses. Anybody remember his name can put it in the comment section for me, please. But I can see him face right now, but I can't remember the name, so but I know it's something like his Soloni or Solon. Very soon after, Britannia realized that all these people is just there to ride her wave, and soon realized there was never no chance in hell for her and World Dog to come together. She began to realize that all this time they were taking her for a fool, but it was entertaining. She was bad, because when she's bad, she can be bad, but then she just spiraled totally out of control. I guess it was her own way of handling the disappointment without showing it. She just went totally into the worst form of herself, cussing out everyone, even her fans and gifters. Have you noticed when she is doing it live now, you see any one of these celebrity people joining her live to play any games with her? No, because them don't get what them want of a Britannia wave already. They get some of the followers, they get some of the gifters, you understand? So they got what they wanted, and she cussing them out now, the gifters, who is the ones that are supporting her, in such a way It was really bad that many of them just went with Rosalie, World Dog, Swissly and Celoni and whoever else. Because once they were her friends and with her in her lives, automatically they all started to follow each other, and people pick out people who are priority, who are big gifters, who are friends, and got them for themselves. So even when they split up, those people would still be their followers and would still go where they lead. By then, Britannia had spent so much money. She now desperately needed money, and the bigger gifters were gone. She further make a more detrimental move by start cussing out the smaller gifters that can't gift as big, and disrespecting them was not a good idea, because right there she was not appreciating what they give when they give, and that was one of her downfall. This is what she did to herself, because people have to work so hard for their money, and when someone give you anything, it should be appreciated. Worse, on the heels of COVID, when a lot of people is still trying to recover from COVID, money is not circulating as much as it was pre-COVID. So when someone give you out of the little what they have, you understand, because you're entertaining them and they want to share with you, you have to appreciate them. And in so doing, it further made Britannia fall from grace. Now recently, she there on her live screaming she want money and she have to eat food. The amount of money Britannia was getting, she could have opened a small business to back her up. But she was shopping and trying to impress people. That is the worst thing you could have ever done. What instead she should have been doing is shopping in bulk, buying things wholesale, at least opening an online store, because she always is aware of what is wearing, what is the latest, and what people want to buy. Britannia had an advantage of doing so much to elevate herself, because she had access to the monies she was collecting, big bucks, off social media, but got carried away thinking that this wave would last forever, and it didn't, partly because of her own doing. If Britannia could have only learned from her mistakes and humble herself. She is good at cooking, She could entertain her fans while on live cooking and be less toxic, because notwithstanding all she have done, she still have some loyal fans that will never leave her out of sympathy. As we know, Brit is seeking real love and genuine people around her. Only with her attitude, you have to be beware that she will switch up on you at any time. So as fans, the only thing we can do is just stay from a distance and support her in the best way we can and wish her the best. Anyway guys, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my platform, please. Love you all. Bye for now.